Hi, I'm Lori Ballou, functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, and I wanted to tell you about how to get permanent weight loss as a woman over 50. And I used to struggle my whole life. I was sick and fat, and I used to weigh 225 pounds. And it wasn't until my early 50s that I discovered what it was that we needed to do as a woman over 50, specifically to get the weight off and to keep it off permanently. And yes, it's 80% diet. And I didn't know what I needed to know. I didn't know what I needed to do. I had to learn the knowledge, and that's the knowledge that I'm going to give you here. I had to live my life and explore all the diets and get to the point where I'm at now, which is keeping 100 pounds off. I lost the last 60 pounds as a woman over 50 in menopause. And so that is what I want to relate to you, is how you get to lose the weight as a woman over 50. And if you're in menopause, and this is permanent weight loss results that you can have, but you need to understand that you need to be healthy to lose the weight. And what does healthy to lose the weight even mean? It's the knowledge of how not to be sick and fat and what that really means. And part of the problem is, and what really finally helped me get to where I'm at, is to understand that the reason we get sick and fat in the first place is because we have insulin resistance. We, especially over 50, become more insulin resistant, and we need more protein. And then that's also a part of the problem, is the lifestyle factors, as if we're craving food and we are looking at this as a diet, we may not be successful because we have food sensitivities, we have food cravings, we are addicted to processed foods. And as long as you're looking at weight loss as a temporary process, it's not going to be something that is a long-term process. Because if you're looking at it as a low calorie, calories in, calories out approach, as opposed to a hormonal process, you're going to look at it as a temporary process, and it will not work for you long term. To get long-term permanent results as a woman over 50 for weight loss, you need to look at this as a lifestyle. So we need to come at this from a perspective of root cause functional nutrition and functional weight loss as getting healthy to lose weight. Because if you're not healthy to lose the weight, you will be in a fat storage mode. You will gain fat, be at a weight loss stall, and you will be struggling to lose weight. You will always be struggling because you are gaining weight, so you will continuously struggle to stop that struggle, like I did, because I struggled my whole life with weight gain. And I was on that roller coaster ride of weight gain and weight loss, and it was not a happy place to be. Yes, it's 80% diet. And so we need to discover your food sensitivities and figure out what you need to remove to reduce the inflammation in your body, but also looking at this from an insulin resistant state. How can you lower your insulin to the point where you could get your body to actually burn your stored body fat? That's the whole process. And that's why with my clients, and with myself and my process, it's a low-carb diet, because as women over 50, we have to lower our insulin response. We have to bring in more protein. We need to balance our hormones to feel good and to be able to activate our bodies to learn to lose the weight and to not be in to not have hunger and to not be in a state of starvation. Because if your body's in a state of starvation, you're going to lower your metabolism. You will not be able to eat very much. You'll be stuck on eating carbohydrates when what your body needs is more protein to lower the insulin sensitivity, to balance your insulin sensitivity and to turn off the insulin resistance that everybody has who has body weight. So if you have body weight and you want to lose it and you're overweight, you need to look at this as an insulin resistant problem. And how can you correct that? And so this is how you're going to do that to get that permanent weight loss. What you want to do is get yourself on a low-carb diet. You want to increase your protein to 30 plus grams of protein at each meal. And initially, you need to eat 3 meals a day before practicing intermittent fasting. And you want to bring in good quality natural fats. If you try to lose weight or maintain weight loss as a calories in, calories out, low-calorie approach, you will be damaging your body, damaging your metabolism, and you'll never get permanent weight loss. You'll get sick. And so if you're sick, you can't get a brain that functions, hormones that work, and you will be in a decline as opposed to being healthy. What I like to focus on is getting you beautiful to age adventurously with your diet and lifestyle. Not as a diet, but as dialing in a lifestyle that gives you weight loss results for permanent weight loss results as a woman over 50. And I've done this. I am keeping 100 pounds of weight loss off. And you can do this too. This is what I teach in my programs of my Aging Beautifully and Adventurously VIP programs. And you can do this too. This is not something that is actually, it's not rocket science. I'm just an ordinary person who went through the process, was sick and fat my whole life, even as a child, and I had to learn how to put my body back together again. And the only way you can do this from an obesity standpoint is to turn off the insulin resistance, reverse the prediabetes, and get yourself back in balance again. You need to get the fats and the proteins. The proteins are your nutrients. With those nutrients and taking out the food sensitivities, you reduce your inflammation and you actually start absorbing the nutrients you need, and you give your body the building blocks to maintain, good quality skin, good quality hair, and let your body programmed into knowing that it is safe to lose the weight. But as long as you are a sugar burner, eating too many carbohydrates, you will have too high an insulin load on the body and you will be in a fat storage mode. What I'm going to teach you to do, and what I am advocating, is that you actually put yourself into a fat burning state by reducing insulin loading foods on your body. Get the insulin levels lower, reduce the insulin resistance, and get your body to the point where you're a fat burner. And that's what it's all about. So when you bring in the protein, bring in the fat, become a fat burner, when you reduce your carbohydrates and look at your diet as a diet that needs to be controlled so that you can get healthy to lose weight. And this is a process that you can learn. It's actually easier to have food freedom, to not be hungry again, to get rid of the cravings so that you could live life of adventure and turn off that inflammation and live pain-free. And so this is part of the process of learning how to have permanent weight loss as a woman over 50, to age beautifully and adventurously and have health freedom and turn off the pain of inflammation by reducing the insulin resistance in your body and being a fat burner. And if you would like more information on how to do this, if you want to collapse time for 2024 and get the results sooner, this year I have a 6-month program and I have a 1-year program. And if you would like more information on this, let's get on a call and I will have a link that you can click to find out more about how to work with me. So you can start with me. I have a 60-minute New Body, New Life call intensive. That's 55% off for new clients, and that's how you can start work with me, get more information. But let's dial in a game plan for you so you can jumpstart your health results and get healthy to lose weight as a woman over 50. You've got this. If I did it, you can do it too. This is not rocket science. You just need to have knowledge, and I'll give it to you. Talk to you soon.